What signifies that a person is loaded with cash and is the richest among the rich? Well, in terms of materialistic things, I've always imagined them owning several yachts and, of course, their own air transportation. Imagine not having to wait in line for boarding amongst other passengers at the airport just because you already have your own aircraft. That's a different level of rich. And on that note, for today's video, we'll be looking at the world's most expensive private jets. Welcome to Socialux. Our goal is to provide you with a dose of luxury, travel, houses, cars, and stories of successful people so you can be inspired to live an abundant, beautiful, and successful life. We upload videos weekly, so make sure to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and feel free to comment any questions you may have down below. Enjoy! Number 8. Boeing 767-33A ER. The Russian billionaire Roman Abramovich will likely lose many of his assets as a result of Russia's aggressions against Ukraine and the ensuing sanctions most Western nations slapped on all of Vladimir Putin's oligarch allies, including this ultra-luxurious private jet known as the Bandit. The cost of the one-of-a-kind Boeing 767-33A ER is $170 million. The ultra-luxurious aircraft can fly as high as 43,000 feet and has a cruise speed of 528 miles per hour. The interior of the aircraft is exactly what you would anticipate from a Russian millionaire who has achieved great fortune, though possibly without the vodka-filled pool and the Russian nesting objectives. On the other side, there is an opulent atmosphere that simultaneously exudes riches and class. Abramovich can gather up to 30 of his business associates with friends at the Bandit's banquet hall. There are only a few bedrooms on board, so some of them would have to share a bed. Each of them exudes a sense of nobility and features every luxury imaginable. To ensure that he had a private space to organize the next significant investment that would net him millions, Abramovich even built an office on board. Number 7. Boeing 787-8 BBJ. The Boeing 787-8 BBJ is an ultra-luxurious flying camper, so if you've ever wondered what one would look like, stop wondering now. This extravagant private aircraft, which has enough for 39 passengers, is anything but small. White dominates the interior, which strangely draws attention to the tasteful accents that distinguish this private plane. The main area boasts a 55-inch flat-screen TV with streaming movies, an open bar, several plush chairs, and even two-day beds for complete leisure. On one of the installed individual screens in each seat, you can watch a different movie if you have a particular like for cinema. The master bedroom, nevertheless, is the nicest aspect. Less than 50 decibels of noise in the bedroom is a miracle for a plane, not merely excellent. The BBJ or Boeing business jet is still up for sale and has a market value of about $224.6 million. Number 6. Boeing 747-430. Although it's likely that you don't know much about the Sultan of Brunei, you are free to say whatever you want about him. However, the man certainly knows how to travel in style. His Majesty Hassan al-Bolkiah spent $100 million to purchase the Boeing 747-430, one of the world's most opulent private aircraft. However, given the opulent lifestyle of this nobility, this appeared way too inexpensive. As a result, Hassan al spent an additional $133 million to build an aircraft fit for sultans, not kings. The most amazing aspect of this jet is not its cost, but rather how it was able to take off with that much gold inside. The color of the interior of this enormous airliner is primarily golden, with solid gold sinks and embellishments everywhere. The $233 million aircraft's master bedroom is its crowning glory, with a cozy king-size bed, lavish golden embellishments that may pay off Togo's foreign debt, and a bathroom that rivals any 5-star hotel in the world. Number 5. Airbus A340-300. Russian billionaire Alisher Usmanov reasoned that this ultra-luxurious aircraft, which costs only $238 million, could require a few $100 million more to transform it into something exceptional. The opulent millionaire then proceeded to increase the purchase price and transformed the aircraft into one of the most opulent and beautifully engineered jets in the world. The name Burkhan was given to the aircraft in honor of Usmanov's dad. The Russian President Vladimir Putin is known to frequent this aircraft, which is the largest private jet in the country. The airplane itself is a beautiful work of art. To create a space of comfort and style, contemporary technology conflicts with traditional opulent settings. The interior of the jet is unfortunately kept a secret because of Usmanov's distrust of everyone and the fact that the Russian president is a frequent visitor. However, one of the few rumors about the plane claims that it contains a private nightclub where Usmanov and his guests party hard after takeoff. Number 4. Boeing 747-7 Intercontinental BBJ. The Boeing 747-7 Intercontinental BBJ is the most modern private jet available. This cutting-edge private jet is the big brother of the Boeing 7878 BBJ, which should be remarkable. Don't waste your time counting the dimes in your pockets. For the floor model, this bad boy will run you about $403 million, and only a select few will ever get the chance to own such a spectacular feat of engineering. This plane is larger than most apartments in New York City or any place in the globe for that matter, with a usable size of 4,800 square feet. Although it resembles a palace in the sky, let's be real, whoever purchases this extremely expensive private plane won't leave it unharmed. Oh, and it's safe to say that this beauty will likely quickly go up this list after it is outfitted. There are 4 bathrooms, a master bedroom, a private office, and a large living space within the aircraft. Are you unsure if it's possible to fit an Olympic-sized swimming pool inside? Probably, but turbulence won't make it very enjoyable. The entire area would become soggy. Still, this opulent bird is hunting for its owner. Number 3. A380 Custom. Prince Al-Walid bin Talal Al Saud of Saudi Arabia owns this flying castle. The Saudi prince is renowned for his opulent taste and obsession with pricey toys. Thankfully, to him, the $500 million that this private jet costs is pennies on the dollar. One of the world's most opulent aircraft, the completely customized Airbus A340 features stunning interior design, high-end furnishings, and facilities befitting a king. The most opulent feature of this amazing feat of engineering is not even the private performance theater where musicians delight the royal visitors in this flying wonderland. The jet has a prayer path that automatically spins toward Mecca whenever it is time for prayer because religion has a big influence on Saudi culture. The throne in the middle of the main lounge, however, is the airplane's most distinctive feature. Number 2. Boeing 747 Refit. An unnamed billionaire owns this $607 million house in the skies. We won't discuss the owner of this private ultra-luxury aircraft, but we can probably estimate the few people who can afford it. Instead, we'll discuss what they own. With 8 opulent cabins located on the upper floor of the aircraft, this private jet resembles a hotel more than a mode of transportation. It undoubtedly provides a very comfortable means of transportation. Designer furnishings, handmade beds, and tasteful interior design are featured in every bedroom. There are many lounge areas on board, and each one is furnished with a big flat-screen TV, leather seating, and pricey hardwood accents. This magnificent aircraft has a lot more to offer, but sadly, the Boeing 747 Refit is just as mysterious as its owner, so for the time being, we can only speculate as to what additional priceless luxuries hide within this gem. Number 1. Air Force One. The private aircraft used by the US government qualifies since it is not accessible to the general population. And sure enough, it is the priciest one ever produced. Even while it might be a little more expensive than the actual building in Washington, D.C., the Air Force One is in fact a flying White House. The present Air Force One aircraft is a highly modified Boeing 747-200B with a variety of cutting-edge defenses, opulent interiors, and offices. It still costs more than $660 million without some ostentatious luxuries that we may find on other planes of this class. Nevertheless, this is nothing in comparison to the $4 billion successor that is currently being built. And that's all for today's video. Which private jet would you like to own? Let us know in the comments section below. If you enjoy everything luxurious, check out our other videos. And if you like them, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. Thanks for watching. Until our next video, see you then.